producer, Andy Lassner, your butt was just on TV, I hope you know. Telling me little Dean Cain notes before he runs away. And just remember to ask Dean Cain about this. And remember to ask Dean Cain about this. Get out of here! Now, I don't think Dean Cain eats chocolate, but you could give him a clock bar if you want to. Because I think he would, I don't really. Get out of here! And one more thing about Dean Cain. When Dean Cain comes out. Speaking of Dean Cain, our first guest is one of the hottest young actors, and not only is his show, Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, incredibly popular here in the U.S., it's seen in over 100 countries around the world. Don't believe me? Take a look.
¿De acuerdo?
Huele horrible.
Espantoso.
¿Me gusta?
A mí también. Quiero una de esas ratas.
También yo.
Oye, quiero todo.
Oye, mira ya.
Please welcome Dean Cain.
Hi, Rosie.
How are you?
I am excellent. I'm
It's
really
really
well.
nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you, too.
I think you are our #1 requested guest. You are. We get hundreds of postings on America Online every day in the Rosie Room. When are you having Dean Cain? When are you having Dean Cain? And here you are.
It's tough to get out here for me with my schedule, but I'm really happy to be here. So.
And tell everyone you flew in on the red eye.
Yeah,
You know,
I
in
actually...
LA, you can take this flight that leaves at like 9.
11 o'clock at night.
And then you get here at...
Just now.
Right, he took a shower in the dressing room, the first guest to do that.
Right here. And you know what? They don't have soap in there. It's a little rough. I got in there and I looked for the soap, and luckily I brought a little bottle of my own, so I was okay.
Oh, you travel with soap?
I had to.
What kind of soap?
Actually, it's just stuff that I wash my face with, but today I had to be
Neutrogena? Dove? What is it? What kind?
Let's do a plug. I don't even know what it is.
You don't even know?
guys.
Like you
It's this
stole it
little
from a
blue
hotel?
bottle.
Oh, it's a box liquid soap.
Yeah.
Oh, Dean Cain uses liquid soap. That's a scoop that other shows won't get. So you're having fun on your show? It's such a great show.
I
You
like
and Terry, so adorable.
She's wonderful. It's a great show. We spend a lot of time working though. It takes a lot of time to do the special effects and such. And we're in our 4th season right now. We've been on for a long time.
Yeah.
And we've actually already been renewed for a 5th season. So we'll
Wow,
be back
that's
again.
great. Now, are you sick of wearing the tights?
The tights.
Do you get a little sick of the tights?
Well, sometimes, you know, when you shoot night stuff, you shoot all night.
Yeah.
And you'll be shooting at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And sometimes I'll catch myself sitting in my chair and I'll look down and I'm in the tights, and I think to myself, you know, I'm a grown man. What am I doing in these tights? But yeah, it's a little much. My favorite thing about it, I think, has to be when kids come and visit the set, and when little kids are around. It's so funny because they'll come up and they're so excited, and I know they're excited now, and they won't see me. They're talking, and their dad goes, "Okay, look, you recognize that guy?" And the kids will just go. They just turn around and they hold on to their
don't even talk.
They won't look, they won't talk, they just won't move.
Do the little kids recognize you when you're not in the Superman outfit?
Sort of not, and then they're confused. They don't know what's going on. Like if I'm Clark without the glasses, they're going, "What are you doing? You put the glasses on."
Right.
It's cute, but it's really nice, and their eyes get so big and wide, and you know I realize.
To a little kid, you're like God.
I know. So I have to be very careful what I say to these kids. It's true. You know, you're in a bad mood. Get out of my way, kid. And the kid's like, "Oh my God, Superman just kicked me out of the way." You know?
Yeah. It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and you have to be. It's nice. I enjoy the responsibility. I think, you know, it's tough to be like a role model to kids and such. But for me, in that role, I'm pretty comfortable with it.
And what a great role model you are. Went to Princeton, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
He's not just a good-looking hunk in a pair of tights. He's got a brain as well. Princeton, that's very impressive.
Yeah, it's
What'd you get on your
beautiful school.
SATs?
Oh, God.
Do you remember?
Actually, I do. Let me preface that by, by saying that I was below the average.
Just tell me what you got.
I scored 1,200 on my SATs.
1,200 on the SATs for Dean Cain.
The thing is, SATs are good, but they really only measure how well you can take the SAT.
Right.
And I didn't, to be totally honest, know what the SATs were until I was the last available time I could take them my senior year in high school. I didn't even know what they were.
Because you were playing football,
I was
right?
playing football, and they said, "Oh, you want to come here? We'll give you a scholarship, but you got to take the SATs." And I said, "Okay, great. What are the SATs?"
And you still got a 1,200.
Still got 1,200, but the average score at Princeton, I think, is 1,400. So.
That's what I got, 1,400. Sit right there. We have your high school yearbook. Get ready.
Oh,
More
no,
with Dean
no.
Cain after this break. Don't go. Still ahead, my teen idol, David Cassidy.
Moments right now as they happen.
Very sweet. It's very sweet. Mr. and Mrs. Superman.
Yes, absolutely.
When you were auditioning for it, did you think, oh my gosh, I'm going to be Superman?
I did. Actually, when I was auditioning for it, I didn't think I was going to get it at first, and it took a month after I first auditioned, before they even called me back. And then I started to think about it pretty seriously. You know, the tights, it's a big responsibility.
You were going to play pro ball too, right?
I did. I actually played, I was one season with the Buffalo Bills. I got injured early on in camp, so I didn't actually make it through a season. I never actually got into a game, but I was there at Buffalo for at least a couple days.
But that's sad because, you know, you get injured and you're right out. They don't care, do they?
Oh, no, you're a commodity. Your body, if you can run, you're okay.
And if you're not, see ya.
Goodbye.
Leave your jersey on the door and the way out.
Yeah. Fortunately, they sent me my jersey, so I
good.
have that
You
framed.
do?
Yeah.
It'd be good for a charity auction. Look, Dean Cain. How cute was Dean Cain in high school? Look at him, little Dean Cain. So cute. Now, here's the best part. I was leafing through this.
Where did you get this?
Friends. And it lists everyone's, you know, what their record, what they do. So it says Dean Cain, sophomore football, basketball, varsity wrestling, ski club. Here's my favorite, food appreciation club. What was that, Dean Cain?
Well, you know what? I don't really even know what that was, but...
Literally, you don't remember?
I think someone put it in there as sort of a joke because all of my other things are all athletic and such, but I'll tell you, I do appreciate some good food.
You do. What's your favorite?
I like Italian an awful
Italian
lot.
food.
I really love Italian.
What's your favorite Italian dish? I like penne puttanesca.
Puttanesca,
That's
okay.
good, with the olives and the capers.
I like something like just regular, actually, it's just a spaghetti with a nice, like, marinara sauce.
You love the way he said that? Spaghetti.
A spaghetti, you know?
I like a spaghetti. Tell us about your movie that you have. You just finished. You played a Green Beret.
I finished it this summer. I actually finished it the day before I started Lois and Clark. I finished it on Thursday night. Friday morning, I started Lois and Clark, so it was pretty close timing.
You need some time off.
I do. I really do. But
What's the name of the movie?
It's called Independence, and I'm really excited to see it. Actually, I get my first crack at looking at it next week, but apparently it's pretty good. So that's what they say. Anyway,
When does it come out?
It comes out in March, and I play a Green Beret, and there's a big cast: Drew Barrymore, Sean Patrick Flannery. It's a lot of fun.
Are you a nice guy or a bad guy?
Well, that remains to be seen. I mean, I'm a nice guy. You're rooting for me.
All right, good,
but,
because I don't like when my nice guys become bad guys like that guy from ER.
Anthony Edwards?
Anthony Edwards. He's playing a murderer now. I'm not going to watch ER for 20 minutes in protest.
My character's a good character.
It's a good character.
He's a good guy.
All right, well, listen, Lois and Clark is on Sunday nights at 8 on ABC. We have this little photo booth that I asked certain people to take little photos. Would you mind, Mr.
I
Dean
would
Cain?
love
All
that.
right, and come on over here. All right, go mush in there. Mush all the way in. And look, we have a camera right here. Look, say hi, everyone. We're on TV. We'll see you right after this break with Thomas Scarborough. Don't go away. Still ahead, my teen idol, David Cassidy.